And we are live. And what's up, guys? And welcome back to another episode of the predictions slash results video. This is going to be the results portion of the WWE Payback 2016. And I shouldn't have to say this, but I'm going to, just so people don't get pissed off at me. Spoiler alert, okay? You should know already that there's going to be some spoilers, but just to be safe. Um, Let me go ahead and load up my. As I wrote down all the. Damn it, wrong one. Notepad. Okay. First match there was, and I was really surprised by this. The first match of the kickoff show was Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler. I was really surprised by that because it had such a cool, aspect. If anything, I would have thought that the Vaudevillains and Enzo and Cass were going to be in it, or it was going to be Kalisto and just Kalisto and Ryback. But they kicked it off. It was a good match. It wasn't anything special. It was a very big surprise when Dolph Ziggler took up the win. He just rolled him up, and like I said, I should have known this was going to happen just because, like I said, they want to set up Extreme Rules, and then you have Dolph Ziggler versus Baron Corbin, Falls Count Anywhere, or something like that. So you got, an interesting match, which I would love to see them go against each other in a no hold barred match. It would be really interesting. And again, it does. I like how they did it, just because it doesn't make Baron Corbin look weak, but it also doesn't make Dolph Ziggler look weak. It made both of them look strong, and then you can set it up for another match on the pre-show. It was a decent match. I did say that Baron Corbin was going to win, but instead Dolph Ziggler did win, so 0-1. Second match, Kalisto versus Ryback. I think everyone was like, match again. Because at WrestleMania, it was not that great. Kalisto usually really brings it. But what I didn't understand was their match at Payback was better than their match at WrestleMania. And I would think it would be the opposite, because at WrestleMania, you want to bring it all. But it might have been, nerves or whatever, but Kalisto had a lot of awesome spots. Just showing off his, high flying abilities, and it also showed, that they can, handle it. They can make Ryback look strong, also make Kalisto look strong. And this last night, it was one of those things you're like, oh, I like that. It made everyone, it wasn't some burial. But Kalisto, which I did think he was going to. So, yeah, 1-1. I'm not going to talk too much about it. It had a lot of good spots, but I don't think anybody cares too much about that. Vaudevillains, Enzo, and Cass. It lasted like 30 seconds. Like, it really did. I'm not even joking. I was kind of like really disappointed in this. But basically, he threw him. You knew it was a work. He threw him, right into the gut. Vaudevillains win just by default. Really? Really? Like, that's how you're going to do this? Like, I thought at least they were going to have a match. Like, there was no match. It was stupid. That was one of those things I was like, really? So, Vaudevillains, I said they were going to win, and they did. 2-1. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. Let's be honest, we all knew this was going to be one hell of a match. And it was. They are so fucking awesome. I like I said, I hope they are going to make this last. Like, if any of these rivalries should last a good bit, it's the Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens rivalry because it's so personal. It's one of the best rivalries of today. The only one that even comes close is the Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins because, again, they were best friends. It's kind of like Triple H and Shawn Michaels when they were feuding together because they knew each other so well. They work together. They make really good enemies because they know each other so well. But of course, Kevin Owens won. I think if Sami Zayn did win, they were going to leave it alone and end the rivalry. But since Kevin Owens won, I think they're gonna make it again. Or Kevin Owens is going to go for the United States Championship or Intercontinental Championship. And then Sami will screw him over or something. I hope not. At Extreme Rules, I would love to see Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens in an Extreme Rules match. That would be awesome. So Kevin Owens definitely won that one. So it's 3-1. Going into the next match, the Miz versus Cesaro. I gave it to Cesaro, and the whole match, Cesaro was dominating until Kevin Owens wanted to get his ass in the match and screw it over. So maybe what you're gonna have is Cesaro versus Kevin Owens for a number one contender match, and then Cesaro wins that. That I would like to see. And maybe that's why they're setting it up. I just think it's just. I don't like this because I keep on telling everybody, even Cesaro. I like Cesaro, but it wasn't time for him to be in that championship spot. It should have been Zack Ryder. They gave it to him for 24 hours, not even 24 hours, and then they just took it off of him. And then I haven't even heard anything about Zack Ryder. I'm like, really? Like, really? That's some bullshit. But of course the Miz took it up, so we're going 3-2? Yeah, 3-2. Chris Jericho versus Dean Ambrose. Again, we all knew it was going to be one hell of a match. Dean, it's just, I just think those two would be so. It's just, why is Chris Jericho even around? It's just, I don't really remember that much about it because I was so damn tired. But it had really good, it just to tell you the truth, Dean Ambrose won. I don't really remember too much about it. It's just it wasn't really a memorable match. It was just kind of like a meh. It was a meh match. So Dean Ambrose won. I said he was going to win. So we're 4-2. The next match pissed me off. Like it really, really pissed me off. Charlotte versus Natalya. I gave it to Natalya. I thought it's about damn time. It's her time. Why the hell not? Okay. You know what? Okay, before I get into this is my thoughts on the Divas Revolution, the Women's It was amazing. But once that they teamed Charlotte and Ric Flair together, it destroyed the whole Divas Revolution, the whole Women's Revolution. It destroyed it. Because the whole thought process behind it is that, the women can be equal. The women can have a match. There can be a match without guys in it. The women can put on a match without a guy in there. But basically the whole damn time, they were just, it just focuses on Rick too much. That's exactly it. It kind of shows that, Charlotte needs Ric Flair to win or whatever. And in reality, Charlotte has gotten to where she is without Ric Flair, without needing help. And they need to play on that. I just, it's so stupid. But in the match was awesome. Natalya brought it. She definitely showed that she deserves that championship. The point that made me pissed off is, everybody knew Bret Hart's going to be there. Bret Hart's been talking some shit. Oh, he didn't want to be there. He just wanted to be there to support his niece. Basically, they only made him show up just so they can embarrass the motherfucker. Basically. Let's all be honest. That's exactly what they did. They tried to redo the Montreal Screwjob. Charlotte put Natalya in the sharpshooter. Ref rang the bell without Natalya tapping. And in my opinion, it's so stupid. Like, there's no reason for that to happen. The ref wasn't told. Nobody told him to do it. He just did it. The point of the Montreal Screwjob is that Vince McMahon did the ding ding ding. He told the ref, ring the bell. He just rang it for no fucking reason. I'm like, excuse me, why is this even a thing? Like, why? Yeah, I know Owens won. This is the results. It's so stupid. And it was more of like really? Like, like, what is this shit? They should be ashamed of themselves. That's all I'm saying, is they should be ashamed of themselves to basically redo the Montreal Screwjob. The Montreal Screwjob, nobody liked it when it first happened. So why the hell would you recreate it? Of course, Charlotte won. I hope they do something. I guess at Extreme Rules, they can do like a submission match or something like that. So I guess that sets it up. But it's just like, really? And then, of course, they had the whole, Bret Hart and Natalya do the sharpshooter. Basically, Bret Hart can't even lock in the sharpshooter anymore. His knees were about to break off. It was just, the whole thing was just, really? Now, the main event. This one I know is going to be one hell. It's pissed off at me. But I'm giving this the fight of the night. I would give it to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I just think that Extreme Rules, if they do go against each other in Extreme Rules, it's going to be so much better. It was just one of those things, like, they would just be more aggressive. And they really just tore into each other. And it was good. Don't get me wrong. It's just there were so many levels of the match between Roman Reigns and AJ Styles. AJ Styles is in the match. It's going to be one hell of a match. AJ Styles brings it every single time he steps in the ring. He even said, having the fight of the night is what he does. He does best. Okay, first off, it was basically a three stages of hell kind of match. Basically, it started out slow. I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be so boring. It was just so slow, and then it just picked up. He got out. He goes for that phenomenal forearm. They go through the damn announcer's table. I'm like, holy shit, what is going on? He's trying to get him into the ring. 9 count. AJ Styles hurries up and gets in. Gets counted out. Roman Reigns gets counted out. We all know you can't win by count out. Shane McMahon's his music hits, and he's like, no. And then he restarts the match. No countouts. Alright, they keep going. They do the I guess he jumps, and I actually went back and watched it in slow-mo. He didn't hit him in the nuts. He hit him in he hit him in the gut, and he played it off. It looked like he got hit in the nuts, like the way he was holding his stomach. And the ref, ding ding ding, DQ. Stephanie McMahon's music hits. No. no, restart it with no DQ. So that was like, okay, it just takes off. All of a sudden, of course, the Bullet Club comes in, catches him with the Boot of Doom or whatever they're calling it. He kicks out of that. I'm like, oh shit. Then AJ Styles tried to do the phenomenal forearm, gets Superman punched right in the mouth. I mean, stiff as fuck. And then of course, kicks out of that. The Usos come out. They start kicking the hell out of Bullet Club. AJ Styles is about to jump off the top rope. Roman Reigns just chunks him. And then, of course, Roman Reigns style, he goes Uso crazy and jumps over the top rope onto everybody, taking out everyone. And then he's about to go for another damn phenomenal forearm. He's about to go. Then Roman Reigns is about to try to do the Superman punch, but instead gets kicked in the and then he tries to do the phenomenal forearm again, dodges it into a spear. And I'm like, holy crap, that was one hell of a match again. And then, of course, they set up Extreme Rules match, AJ Styles versus Roman Reigns. I told everybody, it showed that everyone says, Roman Reigns has no style. Again, if he works with someone that has so much in him and can push him to those limits, he's awesome. He just needs someone that can push him. That's why he always worked good with Bray Wyatt. He always worked good with Seth Rollins. He worked good with the Shield because it was so good when he's using that power and also speed and also agility. He's an awesome big guy, and yeah. So I'm not gonna say this is. I'm saying this right now. Payback is how it's going to be. The pay-per-views are going to be for the years coming, and this new era. I'm excited. That's all I gotta say is I'm excited to see what they have in store. Again, Vince McMahon made it so Shane McMahon and Stephanie McMahon are running Raw together, so that gives you something to look forward to on Monday. So it's just like, it's interesting. This new era is awesome, and I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, especially for a pay-per-view that's supposed to set up another pay-per-view. It was really awesome. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all the other good stuff. If you're watching on Twitch, don't forget to follow the stream. It helps me out a lot. If you don't have a Twitch account already, go ahead and make one, and you'll be able to watch all future episodes live. And I will see you beautiful people in the next one. See ya!